let's discuss how long it will take for an investment that's compounded to increase to a certain amount. So our first example, suppose you have $5,300 deposited at 5.7% compounded monthly. About how long will it take your balance to increase to $9,400? Round your answer to the nearest tenth of a year. Okay, so first off, it says deposited. It doesn't say deposited monthly or deposited yearly. So this is one-time deposit. This is a lump sum. And so our formula for the lump sum, I don't know what's going on with my mouse. There we go. A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the parenthesis NT. We have the previous amount, 5,300, and we have the after amount, 9,400. We have our interest rate, which we'll divide by 100. And the fact that it's compounded monthly gives us N equals 12. So we have everything except for T. Okay, so let's plug in what we have. We have 9,400 equals 5,300 times 1 plus 0.057 over 12 to the parenthesis 12t. Okay, we want to solve for t. The issue with t is it's up in the exponent. So we want to solve for it. First off, we would divide by the 5,300 because that coefficient doesn't have a t in it, so we want to move that to the other side. Little by little, we'll be moving everything to the left, so we're just left with t on the right. Okay. Now, this would simplify. We could reduce zeros, etc., but this is going to be a calculator problem, so it's not really that important. In fact, I'm not going to do much of any reduction. I'll let my calculator do it all. Okay, so we've isolated the t a little bit, but it's still up in the exponent. This is where we use a log. So you can use ln or log. I'll use log. This is the common log. And what it allows us to do is the exponent rule allows us to bring the exponent and write it down in front as a coefficient. So when we do that, we will get log of 9,400 divided by 5,300 equals 12t, and then the log of the 1 plus 0.057 divided by 12. Now we're trying to solve for t. It's out in front where we can access it. So what's left is to divide by everything except for that t, so we can have just t equals. So we're dividing by 12 log of 1 plus 0.057 over 12. And that allows us to just have t equals. I'm going to use an approximation because we are going to round. And now let's pull a calculator over and let's see what we get. So we have the log on top, so log, and then 9,400 divided by 5,300. That's the numerator, and then divide by. Now because the denominator has a multiplication, I need a parenthesis around it. So it's then in parentheses, the denominator 12 log, and then it opens its own parenthesis, 1 plus 0.057 divided by 12, close the log, and then the denominator parenthesis. So we type this in, and now we want to approximate this. Round your answer to the nearest tenth of a year. So that would be 10.1 years. And that would be approximately how long it would take. Now we could check this. So if we take our 5,300 and multiply by 1 plus 0.057 divided by 12 to the exponent, I need parentheses. So this is the NT, so 12. And for T, use the 10.07. I'll actually use the answer button. So if we let $5,300 grow, compounded monthly, for that amount of time, it will grow to $9,400. And we have it correct. Go ahead and pause the video and work out the right side. All right, you should get T is approximately 10.9 years. Hey, I hope this helps.